Hi, it's Noah from Thrive. In this video, I'm going to use this model to take you through all the components of your identity, website, and marketing and how it all fits together. If you are a business owner that needs help understanding how branding and marketing and websites all fit together, please subscribe to my channel below. And also in the comments, you're going to see a link to a guide for 5 things you need to know before starting your next website project. Now, before we actually get into this model and how it's all connected, there's 3 things you should know as a company. First of all, you need to know who you are, your values, your mission, your particular value to the world. And then also you need to know who your customer is and where they spend their time and what they're looking for. And you also need to know what your offer is and how your offer fits into the problems and the goals of your target audience. So before you think about branding or websites or marketing, you got to have that piece of it figured out. So I'm going to go through each one of these 9 different components of your business, starting with branding. Now, branding is your colors, your fonts, your logo. It's just the overall style of your business. Storytelling is how you speak to the problems of your audience, how you tell the story of your company, but more importantly, the story of your customer and how your offer fits within the goals and problems of that customer. Don't make the mistake of talking too much about yourself. You want to talk about your audience and what they need. Photography, self-explanatory. You want photography of your product and your service and your people because humans hire humans and we need to visually show who you are. Video could fit into this category as well. Next, we need a place to put all of that identity. So a website is the main component for not only where all your branding and identity lives, but also where all your marketing is going to eventually point to. It's actually the most important component of these 9 that we're going to go through. And next we have online profiles with reviews. This is stuff like Yelp and Angie's List and Google My Business, Facebook. When somebody Googles your business name, we want them to see a bunch of different profiles that have really good 5-star real reviews. And then down here we have irresistible offers. Now this is not only the offer you give to your customers, your product or your service on your website, but it's also any freebies you give them. This is actually really important. So you can give someone a PDF, say if you're a real estate agent, it's 5 things you need to know before buying a house in Seattle. And it's just a list, a checklist, but it's really educational. It's high quality value. It's branded to your company. You provide that, they give their email address, and then you can continue to educate them and inspire them through an email nurture sequence. It's email marketing, but you have to first give them something of value. It could be a free course, could be a PDF, etc. At this point in this model, we've established an identity that's really professional, it's authentic, we've put that onto a website, but now people need to know that you exist. There are a lot of ways you can market your business. Listed here are some of the online options. Some companies, though, they do all their business through referrals. They have power partnerships. Maybe they belong to BNI. They do a lot of networking. And the first of these is digital advertising. This is the traditional AdWords or Facebook ads, Instagram, LinkedIn. A lot of different avenues you can do there to get people aware of your product and literally put your product and service in front of them. And it's a faucet you can turn on and off based on when you want those leads to come in. Now, search engine optimization, the second one here, that's more of a long play. Certainly has huge benefits. So if you're a plumber and somebody types in plumber West Seattle and you come up in that top spot, 60% of the clicks are going to go to that website. It is huge the amount of business you can get through proper search engine optimization, but it's also very much a long play. And then ongoing content. So this would be all of your social media. This would be your blog. This would be anything you're doing to educate and inspire your customers by putting out unique content on LinkedIn, Facebook, or your own website. Now, I can't tell you which one of these marketing techniques is best for you. Some clients are really good about creating content. Others just want simple advertisements and they don't mind paying. Other people are in it for the long haul and they do search engine optimization. I can certainly help you understand that. At the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I'd be discussing how all these items are interrelated. So let's see what happens when you have your identity and your platform is very strong. So your branding, your photography, your messaging is all housed on a website that has strong offers on it. you have great reviews all over the web. If that's the case, you're going to convert more of your users because they're going to see you and see your messaging as being true to what they need. The only problem here is without marketing, unless you have pretty much an unlimited supply of referrals and networking, you're not going to get the business because there won't be any actual marketing. Now, what happens if you have a lot of marketing that goes to a really strong website, but that website does not have a strong brand or strong copywriting or strong photography? It's just going to be kind of more of just a generic and poorly worded website. You're going to get leads, but they aren't going to be quality leads. So it says leads here because you will get leads, but they'll be more of the lower tier tire kicker. Really, you're competing on price is really the only thing you can compete on. There's no premium pricing because you aren't a premium company at this point. You don't have that premium messaging or premium branding. You aren't seen as somebody who can charge really a significant amount of money. Now, if you have really strong marketing to a really strong identity, you're going to have a lot of awareness, but they aren't going to be able to do anything. I mean, sure, you could have a lot of social media followers. You could have a lot of awareness on your social media platforms and content and be known as an influencer, but there's no actual place to either buy something or hire a service. And that's why we always recommend that people focus on their website as part of their project. There are two main kind of customers we work with at Thrive. Those that are looking for more authority or those that are looking for more sales and leads. Authority websites, they don't care about marketing because they have an already established network of referrals. They basically have unlimited referrals, and the website and the branding is just meant to position them in a way that gets those referrals over the hump. So they're going to networking, they're doing BNI, they have plenty of business cards they're handing out, and they just need that website so that when somebody looks them up, say they were referred and they're like, oh yeah, go see Joe Real Estate. And they look them up, they see all these great reviews, they see wonderful branding, very powerful messaging, and they say, oh, I'm in the right place. This person's a pro. I'm going to hire them. The second type of customer we run into is those that are focusing on getting more leads and sales. And so we go really heavy on the website and the marketing. Now, you do need to have a strong identity to make this happen, or again, you're just going to get leads that are lower tier tire kickers, really only shopping by price. But those are the items we focus on for those types of websites. And again, if you have all three, that really is where business gets put on autopilot, where we have significantly high number of quality leads to the business, and then the company can just focus on providing a great service, and it's really a win-win for everyone. So I got a little homework for you. Take a look at each one of these 9 items around the edge and grade yourself on how well you're doing with your current company and what you'd like to move forward with. And when you're talking to a website agency, keep in mind these items and see what they talk about. See if they give you a quote, do they include copywriting? Are they including photography? Are they even discussing these items? Because really it is a huge ecosystem. I take a holistic approach. I hope you found this video useful. If so, you can click the subscribe button below. Check out the next video here. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave comments below or reach out to me at my website. Thanks so much.